thing. Oh God. Alabama meth gators.
Your friends wax your asshole?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
France.
They got it.
Mark pulled down my pants and I was like, and adult diapers. No. Welcome back to the Big Boys Podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome
We
back.
got some new faces here today. Who are you?
What's up, guys? I'm Martin.
Martin. Cool.
I'm Antonio.
I'm Nick, bro.
And I'm Danny, and let's fucking
Start this picnic.
Fuck
let's
this
start
pig.
the picnic. Let's fuck what?
So, excuse me.
Let's fuck this pig.
So, if you can't tell, I'm a little. I don't know if they could tell, but I'm a little chip.
Just turn your jaw around.
I'm a little
bit.
chipmunk.
Yeah, you can tell.
I'm a little chipmunked because my wisdom teeth. So, that was
So you're dumber now?
I'm dumb. Yeah, only on my left
How
side.
many IQ points you lost?
At least all four of them. But
Imagine that's how that worked. There's like your wisdom teeth had IQ points, but
That's what I
they
was
just
told.
hurt like shit. Think people would take them out? And people are like, I can't.
oh, how many IQ
I
points?
can't do it.
How many IQ
I
points?
need it. I need these.
Man, people already call me stupid enough.
I gotta use every one I can get, man.
Yeah, really. Well, how many IQ points would each wisdom tooth have?
Probably 10.
Yeah.
Dude,
One of
that's-
those 4, so probably
Only 10?
5.
Dude, that's 40
So,
IQ. That's 40
no,
IQ.
5. So 20.
That's a lot of IQ points, brother.
20 points is a lot, yeah.
20 points.
That's the difference
That's
between
the
an
fine
Einstein
line
and
between a genius and a
fucking-
dumbass.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Yeah, so I went to.
The difference between this side of the table and that one.
Oh.
Got him burn.
I want it.
Can't believe they just did that to themselves.
What is that? I don't know what that
I
means.
think there needs to be retaliation.
That was a less IQ retaliation. No, but I was in the fucking. So I went to get my teeth pulled the same day. I was like, oh, well, these got to come out. Because remember, I was complaining about them. I think last episode I was complaining about them. And then I went to get them out. You guys ever got. You've gotten.
Nah, not yet. Like you
Anybody?
said.
Anybody get their teeth pulled?
No.
Well, it's not pleasant. Well, I didn't get knocked out. I got numbed, and they stick these like 8 huge ass needles in my mouth.
Why didn't you get knocked out? Those didn't you want that like classic wisdom tooth? Like
I was by myself, so it's not.
Dirty
What am I gonna record
experience.
myself? I was by myself, and how was I gonna? No one was with me, so how am I getting home? Imagine they just sent me out. They probably wouldn't even
Uber.
have sent me out.
Nah, they wouldn't have.
No way they would have sent me
No
out.
way.
No, so they stuck these huge ass fucking hurtful needles in my mouth, and I got numb real quick. But the guy came in, and he was because only my bottom wisdom teeth hurt, but he said I had to get the top one removed too, and I was like, all right, it's all good. And he went, no, it's not all good. There's a reason that you have to get it out. And I was like, it's like he was coming at me for his information, even though it's not like we weren't gonna do whatever he said anyway.
No,
You know what I mean?
It was like I expected a challenge,
I
and
don't
now
know,
you're gonna
I
get
bet
the information anyway.
I bet more than you think. Some people don't do what the doctor says.
As in, like he thought I was saying, like, no, it's all right, don't take him out.
Yeah, like some because some people, first of all, they either don't want to pay for it or they're like, fuck the doctor. Like
Fuck
he's
the
just trying to
doctor.
get more money from me.
He's just trying to fucking torture me,
Conniving
fucking
motherfucker.
bastard.
I saw my dentist about the wisdom teeth back in like January. She told me I gotta get them out ASAP.
And
You didn't.
yeah, you look like you're
It's
doing
been
all right.
months.
Yeah,
It's
no.
been months.
Pain went away.
Yeah, at the end of the day, there's still people, but I trusted his opinion. I got the top and bottom removed, and I'm a little
Shouldn't listen to doctors, bro.
chicky.
It's
Chipmunky.
never my mind haven't come in.
That makes sense,
My mouth is far too small.
dude. It would be
for
all
to come
over.
in.
It would be all over if
Oh,
your wisdom
yeah.
teeth came in. Your mouth is so tiny.
I know, dude. I have to go to a pediatric dentist. I swear to God,
Still see your pediatrician, bro.
I have to see a pediatric dentist because the things that hold your mouth open are
Too
like
big.
for the adults are way too big.
And that's odd. That's odd.
That's also it is odd.
Yeah,
Heard some stories about you fitting some crazy things in your mouth. So.
There it is. Every time I say that, I walk right into that.
It's not
Usually I make it myself, but
It's not just the shit going in; it's the shit coming out too.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
It's Attack Danny Day.
double
Dan
attack.
danger. Double danger Dan.
Yeah, that was.
So are you sitting in the waiting room just
rude
surrounded
and
by
uncalled
kids and their
for.
single mothers?
Yeah,
Oh,
So how's that?
you know.
You know,
I mean,
I
I'm
like
not
the kids.
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to come home with like a little rascal. You know. You know what I mean? Like,
he's not worried about that
Do they have the
child support.
Do they have the?
it's also not sexy when I go up to the fucking, the person at the front desk and I'm like, yeah, I'm still on my parents' fucking
That's true.
health
Oh,
insurance.
it's not even that. It's like they asked like, "Where's your kid?" It was like, "No, I am the kid.
Yeah, no, it's me. I'm the kid.
It's me."
Oh, dude, you ever see like they do like those spoof videos? It's like the guy he's sitting in like a cafeteria, like having ice cream, and he like stares like let's say like women or guys sit down at the table next to him, and he like stares them down like really like sensually eating the ice cream, and like they're getting all flustered and stuff, and they're like, oh, what do I do? And then they get up and he puts the glasses on like he's blind, and he drops the stick, and they're like, oh my god, I thought this blind guy was trying to hit on me.
So you were watching the one with the guy. I was watching
Well,
the
no.
ones with the girls. It's a
no.
girl eating ice cream, and like she's like staring down this guy across the cafeteria. It's the same thing, but like then she gets up and she's blind, but it's a girl. I mean, yeah, you can watch what you want.
I mean,
but-
well, I'm sorry. The feed showed me that.
teach
That's not
Did you
my
see,
their
control.
own, right?
you seen the Mercedes thing where they made a blind guy drive? They like brought him out into the fucking. They brought him out into the desert like he's a mechanic. Don't ask me
that
how.
doesn't make any sense either.
Don't ask me how. But yeah, and he's
must
never
be some crazy
driven, and
muscle
so
memory.
he fucking. So they brought him. He'd never driven before, so they brought him out into this desert, and they put him in his car and just said go. And they
but so it
gave
wasn't-
him the new Mercedes, and it was like hell
Oh,
yeah.
so it wasn't. They gave him the new Mercedes.
No, but like, to drive.
Like they let him. They
Like
gave him
they,
the keys.
they let him. Like it was a whole ad promotion that like, oh, we're fucking giving people. The
I don't care how much space you have. Well, was there someone in the car with him?
Yeah, his son.
Oh yeah, great idea.
The son is
right?
also
I-
blind.
Yeah, I thought there was there was like a trained person there first, and then he got out of the car, and I was like, wait, why are you getting out of the car?
Wait, what's going on here?
Did they at least have the brake on the passenger side?
I
Like,
don't think so.
oh my
Like
god.
the train, like the driver's ed cars.
He was going like 95 miles an hour too.
Dude, it doesn't matter. There's no one there. It's just him and his blind
Yeah,
son.
dude. I mean,
If they die, they die.
YOLO.
That's
you
a
only
pretty-
YOLO once. Am I right?
That's a pretty big suit
Oh,
for.
also, you know what I
Mercedes.
was thinking about blind people? Okay, have you ever seen an attractive blind person?
Yes. Are you about to? Are you just?
No. Okay.
I don't see that many blind people.
Wait, was it going in the direction
I'm
of?
just saying-
You think they're all blind people are unattractive? Is that where you were going?
No. I think blind
Oh, no.
people. There are plenty of blind people who are inherently attractive, and beautiful. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that
like, do they
it's
know
easier
they're
to let
attractive?
yourself go if you can't see yourself every day.
Yeah, but like, so what? You know, mostly overweight blind people.
No. Well, I mean,
Like, are you calling all blind people? Like,
no, I'm not.
the majority
I'm
of
not
blind
calling
people
any
overweight.
blind people overweight, but I'm just saying like
All the guns are
they
pointed
don't.
at you
They
right
don't
now.
know. Fucking. I don't know.
I don't know. Dude, they might be more self-conscious about how they look because they don't get to see it.
But do like it's. I
That's-
feel like
that's a
it's hard to
claim.
have like.
So they might.
The things that it's hard to have just like I don't know all the things that and most people do to like look good for everybody else they can't see.
I'm sure most blind people probably have a better style than I do.
But then-
like clothes and everything.
Then that's the
Well, yeah,
question.
we're not talking about you.
How long was this person blind for? Because if they've been blind since like birth, what would their like? How would they even like? What's their perception of beauty if like they don't know what anything looks like?
Yeah.
What if
Drop
even
it
a
on
person?
Martin. Drop it on.
Oh,
Like,
alright.
what if a person,
No,
even if
no.
they were a kid and they were blind, like, they like, even when you're a kid, do you know what, like, all right, yeah, I guess when you're a kid, you know what beautiful is and what isn't, but like,
No,
it all depends then at
I'm
that
not coming
point.
at the blind.
Drop it on. him,
Why
Martin.
did you-
I'm not coming at the blind. I'm sure that they feel beautiful, but they just don't. They just don't.
I mean,
they
I would
can't
if I
see
didn't-
it.
I would feel beautiful even if I don't know what anything looks like. I don't know what like to compare it to anyway either. I'm blind. Like,
Don't worry,
other
Martin. You are
than-
beautiful.
there are other senses, I guess. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, no problem.
No,
I've seen
I
attractive
really
blind
needed
people.
that. But yeah, I guess it goes. There are other senses. That's what they would rely on more. Like they wouldn't have to like I guess their sense of beauty wouldn't even rely on what they see. It's what they feel and hear and smell. So they have a different definition of beauty.
It was just a joke.
Oh, Martin.
It's just a joke.
Martin came
I
at
shouldn't
you.
be. I shouldn't be reprimanded for this. I like blind people are great. I've interacted with many a blind.
That right
and-
there was that dab I took about an hour ago coming out.
Oh, there you go.
But I think no, I like blind people.
That was
God damn it! I really walked myself into a hole
That
here.
was the
Yeah,
end
you
all?
should have. You
Yeah,
really walked straight into like.
it was like a
murky
blind
water.
person walking into traffic.
walked right into it.
Well, you're really not helping yourself there, but you should just stop with the blind people.
Okay.
Move on to something else.
So, did anybody see there's like a recent news article that the Alabama police put out? Anybody see it? So people keep like when they get raided or like they run into problems like drug problems, they flush their drugs.
Yeah.
So they put out a statement saying like, please stop, like dispose of it another way. Stop flushing it because there's like Alabama meth gators, like the gators in the sewers.
That's so crazy.
Because it gets flushed and then in the sewers and there's in fucking Alabama, I guess Alabama gator just shooting up meth,
Fucking shit.
and they're probably like.
That's wild.
They're probably acting pretty loose. Maybe like we just saw Crawl. Maybe that's what. Maybe the Florida Gators and Crawl were
You guys ever watch Swamp People?
on some cocaine.
I always wondered where they found these 14 feet gators from. Like, usually people, they're catching like 4 feet gators, 7 feet, like 4 feet of shvaga and all this stuff.
fucking terrifying.
14 feet gators,
And
and
now
probably
imagine
the meth
like
gators.
a Nile, like a 14-foot Nile crocodile just hopped up on like any drug.
But yeah, I know. Fuck, that's so scary. But also, how else are you supposed to dispose of your drugs? The cops are gonna find it, dude.
Well-
I've been watching a lot of live PD.
Take them.
Dude, live.
Chug them all.
live,
Take them
I mean,
before
they'll
they
test,
get there,
they'll
dude.
test you though.
live.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you can get away with it, they won't know you're under the influence.
also,
And-
how much you got? You might
there's a
OD,
delayed,
bro.
There's a delayed
That's
reaction within the drugs. If they're like right in front of your door,
Also,
you take them all at
unless
once.
they can
You just
prove
take care of the
that you took
situation.
them when they came, it's actually not. It's not illegal to be high in your own home.
Yeah, but dude, also, how much you got? You might OD.
God, dude. I'm not El Chapo, bro. I'm not holding like.
But I've been watching live
Personally.
PD, man. Fantastic show.
I know.
It's
I
like
see it on your
cops.
computer.
What you
sometimes.
watch?
It's called Live PD, and it's just
Ah.
like cops like just filming like traffic stops and crazy shit like that. It's amazing. It's so good.
Isn't it amazing like how some people try to get out of like getting caught red-handed? Like,
Dude, some people talk their
Yeah.
way into arrest.
Yes.
It's amazing. Those are my favorite.
what, like accidentally?
Like they'll just get pulled over for like a traffic light,
And it's
then
like,
they'll
no
be-
drugs. No,
and
what do
then-
you mean
and then they'll
drugs?
be like-
It's like, sir, we asked for your
and
registration.
then they'll get like really fucking upset, and they'll be like, "Why the fuck you why the fuck you pull me over for such stupid shit?" And they're like, "All right, get out of the car."
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like fucking a baggie drops out of their pants, and it's like,
oh.
you could have just been on your way. You could have just been on your way, but you decided to do this instead.
Yeah. Always got to play the.
Also, there's
Uh-oh.
there's a funny thing where you technically they read your Miranda rights, all that shit. You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah.
You really don't though,
Why is that?
because the cop is the one that will give the like whatever you're charged for to the prosecutor. So they charge you like on the spot, and if you like be a dick to them and say not talking, they'll just charge you with what the highest thing possible. As if when you reason with them, they'll say, yeah, he was being pretty cooperative, so I let him off on just a misdemeanor,
is-
which is fucked
Well,
up.
well, you know,
That's so
well,
weird.
It's
the
a
right
real
the right to remain silent is really for post arrest, though, right?
No, yeah, but they talk to you after.
It's a real fine line with that. It's a real fine line
It's all
because
about being educated at that point.
but it's also you could catch like a dick cop too sometimes. And
I'm just saying there's so
especially
many
in New York.
there's so many of these fucking shows that I watch and like they'll be like, well, he was cooperative, so I decided not to charge him for the felony. It's like that shouldn't be how felonies
also
work.
that if anything that shouldn't be how it is on TV, right? Like they say that this is live, like real cops,
But oh yeah, it's totally real.
and they say that to the camera. Isn't that kind of like?
I don't know,
Isn't that
but
a little?
no, but
weird?
it's legal. It's
I mean-
just like
I mean, dude, listen, they need to seem good at some point. Like,
No, they are good.
No, but like,
what does that mean?
I know. I mean, in terms of the media, like,
Well, the way Live PD portrays it is that like they're good at making it like if you don't like if you disagree with the cops or if you agree with the cops, like you should watch this to find out for yourselves. It's good branding because you're getting people who don't like cops and people who like cops.
But is it
all
real
for
or
the same
can it
show?
be-
Oh no, it's absolutely real, 100%.
Well, it's the same thing, man. It's the person who's writing you a ticket, the person who's
And
giving
if it's not, fucking
they got you.
that's crazy.
They got you.
This is absurd.
Honestly, a lot of things are fake. Man.
Speaking of, like, just if that's staged or not, literally, I was walking home. I mean, I was walking here from my house. On the corner of my house, they're very much filming a commercial. I just thought that was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Right.
A commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't notice.
I was
Here?
talking.
Like,
Yeah,
nah,
it
right
was at
by
the grocery store.
The grocery store on the corner.
Oh, your corner, not
yes,
this
our
corner.
I said my corner, yeah.
Yeah, our
Oh,
corner.
all right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, get your shit together.
It has to be real. I'd be fucking. My life would be a lie if that show wasn't real.
Yes, that's
I mean,
true.
obviously they don't show the traffic stops that go well. Like I've never seen one that's like, oh, here's the ticket, have a nice day. Like
They should show one in there,
They
right?
they wait for all the good stuff, but It's definitely real.
They should throw one
dramatic.
like nothing happens just to make it real. It's like Ghostbusters, right? Like every episode they hear something or see something. There should just be one episode where nothing happens.
That's like a thing in magic.
What's that?
where-
What?
No, it's a thing in magic. It's called like too perfect.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like if a trick, even if it's the best trick ever, and it's too perfect,
If-
then it's way less believable. There should be if there's only one way that trick could be done,
There you go.
then of course that's the way it's done. There should be kind of this foggy like, whoa, did he do it this way
I
or this way? Or
because it adds a sense of real.
Mystery.
I saw Penn and Teller say it.
Yeah,
Penn
yeah.
and
Or
Teller
Penn
did.
actually.
He was talking about the Prestige on that one.
Yeah.
So, did you guys see? Well, I'm gonna preface this with. It took me a while to realize this was fake news, but apparently,
You're fake news.
thank you. So they said a trapeze artist had diarrhea, and he shit on 23 people mid-show, like because it just
Excuse
let
me?
go. Yeah,
That is horrific.
Was that
Wait,
what
this
was
is
it
the
real?
preface
So
to
it was
the
the
story?
preface?
yeah. No, so
That sounds like a pretty good story.
yeah, no. So I thought that was really interesting. So I had that like in my back pocket all day, just to tell people, and then literally.
Well, just like
You just store little tidbits
Yeah.
of information
He's-
to be like,
he's buying an apple. The cashier's like, "Did you know that?"
I was,
Alex?"
I knew before you guys told me I was gonna be on the pod. I was getting.
the cashier's like, did you know that, blah, 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 shit on 23 people? He's like, do you want to order or not?
Dude, do you want this? Do you want your groceries or?
So anyway, I got really upset because when I immediately told someone, they went, "No way, that's impossible. How could you ever have enough shit to have nailed 23 people?" And I went, "That makes a lot of sense."
And then you did the
So
physics.
I looked it up, and apparently, this comes from an
So
so
they can opener.
they translated.
Bottle opener?
Yeah.
I got
I
you.
got one on my
You
belt.
sound like a can of beans.
Thank
And you can opener.
you. Oh, this is the weakest shit. All right, continue.
I mean,
Fight me.
I got one on my,
Uh,
got one on my
I
belt.
got one too. If you want.
No, I got. It's good.
You just criticized it.
anyway,
Let's see if
so,
it works.
so apparently it's from a Spanish fake news site that is like The Onion,
Oh.
but it got translated to English and people thought it was real.
So it is fake, though.
It is fake.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But like that got me thinking. So like you ever, you got that urge to do diarrhea or something, like
Yeah.
no. So but then imagine.
So that was the whole thing was the preface.
yeah.
Yeah, but then I go to the bathroom like a
No,
normal
but,
person.
but what I'm saying is, imagine you're in a situation where you have to do some sort of intensive, like midsection, like strain, right? While you're trying to hold in like it would be impossible.
The thing that tipped me off that it wasn't real is the fact that trapeze artists don't perform over a crowd. Like they perform in the center.
Yeah. Well, they used to
It
perform
could-
out the net.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But like I've never seen a trapeze artist perform like literally over a crowd
That's a good point.
because that's fucking dangerous shit.
You know what's not fake news, and a lot of people have been talking about, especially like in the sports world.
Uh-oh.
Back in like 2008 or 9, when like the Celtics were in the finals, they say that Paul Pierce shit himself mid game.
Honestly, that's a good deterrent.
they've
No
been
one wants to
talking
guard you
about
when you got
that.
shit-filled pants.
No, but the thing was like he
Were
went
they
up
wearing
for
their home or away uniforms? The
he
white
was wearing
ones?
a white one. Yeah,
Oh,
he was wearing a
damn.
white one, man.
Fuck.
He went up for a layup or something, and like he injured himself or something. Like he went down and he's holding his knee on the floor.
Even though
he's
he's
sitting
just
on
trying
his
to get rid
butt,
of it. The
and he's
fucking
holding
medic
his
comes
knee,
in.
and they pick him up. His teammates and everything, they pick him up and they put him on a wheelchair and they roll him out. And he's rolling down the tunnel, holding his knee, man, crying, everything. He came back like a minute and 30 seconds later.
He had
so
the
he
white.
was-
He had the
He
white.
came like a minute and 30 seconds
It's like
later,
hop in
bro.
the shower.
And
The
then
fuck-
someone noticed that in like the third quarter, he had like this brown stain on the back.
Wait, he
of
didn't
his
change the
hand.
shorts?
I guess not,
Wait,
man. I don't
what?
know. I mean, I guess like
Well, if,
basketball
yeah.
players be wearing like compression shorts, so I guess he thought most of it was contained.
No, dude, how you gonna risk that?
Also,
But
if
I
you
guess he
shit
just
yourself,
But he
I
might,
don't know if a minute and 30 seconds is enough to get everything. Like,
dude. But I guess maybe he wasn't trying to make it suspicious. Like, oh yeah, no, my knee's good. I got my examination. I'm good, bro. I could go play. And also, it's Paul Pierce we're talking about here. This guy's major. I fucking hate this guy.
Yeah, a minute 30 seconds is not enough.
Play
to
for the
sustain your
Celtics
shit.
from New York. Come on, bro.
beat him up.
That's fucking
let's fight him.
crazy.
Paul Pierce.
Would you be able to? Did you fix yourself in a minute
No,
and 30
so-
seconds?
But why am I? It's like I'm the only person that's shit myself. Everybody shit
When you're a
themselves.
22-year-old,
That's
Everybody
the
still shit
stipulation.
themselves.
I
I'll tell you this much: every time I go to Johnny Rockets, I shit myself. So
Like your pants?
like
Oh yeah.
But you keep going back. They got some good burgers.
Dude, where do you?
I've been back since I was like 14. I don't like shitting myself. That's why.
So it's
I just never make it home. The Johnny Rockets is
what,
even
what,
that
what,
far.
the hottest
Dude,
hottest
did they
girl you've ever
close
met.
Johnny Rockets? Like,
There's many.
I mean,
many
there's
Johnny
a
Rockets.
ton of them.
No, I usually just
Where's-
went to the one in Atlas, but the last time, like I said, last time I
The
went, I was
closest
like
one's in the
14.
city.
Dude, hottest girl of your life. Asks you on a date. You want to go to Johnny Rockets? What do you?
Dude, that Roadhouse burger.
She better be pretty
Pretty good.
freaking hot. She better be pretty freaking hot.
But you think you could get through the shit in yourself part if you're in front of her? I don't know.
have you? You've done it enough
Where
times.
are we?
You've done it.
Where
I've never done it in front of
Where
a
are
girl,
we? In
but
Johnny
where are we?
Rockets.
We're in
Let's-
Johnny.
let's say
But
you
where
walk-
is this Johnny Rockets?
let's just pretend it's the one at Atlas. All right. So you're walking out,
We're walking-
shit yourself.
See, like the worst thing is it's always unpredictable. Like I always leave the Giant Rockets, and it's like I'm good. I'll make it home, and then it's like always in the same spot. Like you know where like
So it's
where-
not unpredictable.
no, but like now it's predictable. I realize the pattern.
you
but,
need
like,
multiple
You know
experiments.
where
Got it,
Dollar Tree is? Back then it was like a closed out paradise or whatever it was. And I remember I was with my sister. and
Every
her
time in
friend.
that spot.
That spot.
Maybe it's more
Look
what's
at my
outside.
sister.
It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah, why
look
aren't
at
you
my
walking the
sister.
other way?
Look at my sister. I'm like, yo,
it's happening.
now or never. Gotta get home.
That is so fucking hilarious. That you know
Same
exactly.
spot.
It's,
Same
maybe it was
spot.
the Dollar Tree that
Nah,
triggered
it's
it.
the
That's what I
dollar.
said.
No, it wasn't a Dollar Tree. Then it was
Yeah, but maybe it was whatever
closed,
the fuck it was.
closed out paradise. What was it back then? Closed out paradise.
I don't know. Something else. Though.
Do you think
Yeah,
you
every
think you
time
could
they-
play off shitting yourself in front of your date?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Depending the
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
If it's a liquid, it starts running down my leg. Nah.
Jesus
I've
Christ.
convinced whole
No.
rooms of people that I should.
No, you didn't. No
I
one was
did.
convinced.
Everybody believed me. Anyway,
Wait, but wait. Before, hold that.
everybody believes me. All right.
Are you just trying to?
No, I'm talking about. I
Clear
want
your
to say
name
something
now?
about Johnny Rockets. I
Oh,
like
okay,
Johnny,
okay, okay,
I like
okay.
Johnny Rockets a lot.
Me too.
I like
Uh,
how
it-
when you
it's-
order ketchup, they give it to you in a little smiley
It's a
face.
smiley. Yeah, it's like the.
Not
marketing.
And for anybody who hasn't been to Johnny Rockets, it's kind of like like an old like 50s style diner without all the racism.
Yes.
With less of the racism.
there you go.
Also, yes.
But it's great. They play they have like little jukeboxes.
They
at every
dance. They wear
table,
little hats.
and they have
Yeah.
fucking
They play
pretty decent food.
Play
Yeah,
some
they play
oldies
the-
but goodies.
Yeah, oldies but goodies. And
They
do
serve
dance on the
shakes
table.
with like the little side shake. That's
They
the
got
best.
jukeboxes, and you could put it in a nickel and play your
Put
favorite.
it in a nickel. Does no one want to know how Nick would talk his way out of shitting himself in front of his date? I feel like that's like.
I feel like how could you not go
I
through
got
the
nothing
usual
but time, baby boy.
the
let me
usual
know.
talking points? It's like, no, I didn't shit myself. I must have stepped in
You
dog
can't.
shit.
You can't. You can't. Go, yeah, maybe
maybe
start with that.
maybe my
but you
shoes, and then I go, oh, it's not my
No,
shoes.
no,
So
no,
weird.
You can't
You gotta
immediately
react
go.
quick.
You can't immediately go. No, I didn't shit myself. That's
No,
not. That can't be your first
You
combatant.
You gotta react quick. What you do is you go to the bathroom right away, right before the smell can get anywhere.
No.
You go to the bathroom right away. You get yourself cleaned up, and then you get the nearest busboy, and you slide him a 50, and you tell him anything
To wipe your ass.
And no, I'm talking like restaurants got brown food, man. Something like a
Wait, whoa.
like a veal marsala or something.
Not a Johnny Rockets kid.
Well, not a Johnny Rockets.
Oh, you get like a disco fries or something. Like
Yeah,
gravy.
gravy.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
on, gravy.
And then you have an accident happen on your way back from the bathroom.
But how is he gonna spill fucking veal marsala on your ass?
What is he like? Oh,
like? Whoops.
or not even that. Like
Yeah.
it's like the sports thing. Like good walk, chief, and he's like. Wait, but what is that?
Nice shit, bro.
But if you make it as soon as it happens to the bathroom and clean yourself. Oh, you're saying if there's a stain on your
Yes,
pants.
yes.
But then even if there's a stain on your pants, it's gonna smell. That's just.
You're right.
I say
Get the busboy when I walk in.
The best.
I
the,
tell 'em.
the best thing is to go to the bath. You're right. Go to the bathroom first, and if it's just contained in your underwear, just
Chuck it.
Chuck it.
Chuck
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
chuck
Chuck
it
it.
on the way.
Absolutely.
Underwear.
Chuck it.
That's what I do.
And then, but if it's gone to the pants, then we have a problem.
yeah,
It's a code red.
And we're
Code
starting,
brown.
and that's when you have to start to really figure out your next moves pretty carefully.
Yeah, it's
That's when you
yeah,
gotta look
you
for the
gotta
veal
be
marsala.
Now it's big
I
chessboard.
wouldn't. I wouldn't look for veal marsala. Why don't you just like? I guess depending on the weather outside and
even
the
better.
busboy.
Even
Why don't
better.
you just switch pants with the busboy? If you're giving him $50, it's a busboy.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, those
if-
pants
if
are probably
someone- if
dirty.
someone
And who
offered me
knows they're the
50
same
bucks-
size?
Or yo, go back to the kitchen. One of the chefs, dude. It's like yo.
Again, they're probably dirty pants.
Honestly,
already.
their pants probably smell worse than fucking.
Your
But
shit
on the
pants.
walk home, I think it's a really good move to find dog shit and step in it. and then be like,
Yeah,
oh, I
fuck.
fucking stepped in shit.
If she just sees you looking
Because
down
then she's
everywhere,
like, oh,
what are
you
looking
just
for?
gotta
Nothing?
go. You just gotta go. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just get out of
You
here.
just gotta go. It's like, you smell intensely like shit now, you know?
Which is
But it's like, oh, stepped in dog shit. What the fuck did this dog have?
so then,
It
you're
might.
trying to get out of the date, right? If you shit yourself, why don't you just like go clean yourself up real quick and you just text one of your boys like, yo, code brown, dude.
It'll take so It'll take so long. I don't know.
Oh, dude, brown pants.
text
Just have
him,
your brown
call
pants
him.
on when you go to the date.
If you're going to Johnny Rockets, that's true. If you're going to Johnny Rockets, wear your brown pants.
I would just wear another pair of pants underneath now.
Double it up. Double it up. Double
Just
it up.
let's just all start wearing diapers. For fuck's sake. It's so much easier. Adult diapers.
I'm gonna have to pass on the diapers.
Nah. Have you
sell them
ever
everywhere.
worn them? They're comfortable.
You know what? Actually,
Why have you worn one?
Hold on.
So I did this presentation.
Where you had to shit yourself?
No, I did this presentation and it was like it's this thing called a work sprint where you have to do work and like work on a project for 24 hours and then display it in front of like a bunch of people. And I did I didn't know what to do, so I did like a fake like kit. It's called a presentation preparation box, and had all these things that like somebody who's really nervous to present would need, and one of them were adult diapers.
And you were using all those
and
things.
the last like hurrah of the thing was like I pulled down my pants and I was like, and adult diapers, all included just in case.
That is a dangerous move in front of all those people. What if the diapers came down?
No.
No. He went for it. He went for it. Go for
Diapers
it.
they're on you. They're not. That's the whole point.
And for my final move,
But yeah, it was
Wait,
your
the
eyes.
diapers.
it was a whole thing. I had like it was just cuffs and a collar of a shirt. So I was like, all these things make you seem more professional. Like as I like took them off.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I got a stress ball in there, a little blazer pointer.
A for effort.
A for effort.
Yeah, it was good.
Wait, so did you use the diapers?
That's for
Did I piss at them?
Did you use them? Yeah.
I mean, no.
So then,
mean, dude.
so how you, so how you doing this?
But I'm saying like, but I'm like, I mean, I wasn't just gonna piss in the diaper for no reason.
What do you mean for authenticity?
Yeah.
I mean
No.
that bro, that's just completely like what you just told me, and then what you just said 30 like.
I'm saying they're comfortable.
You're telling me
That's
that
all,
we
all
should
I'm saying is that I
start-
wore them
we
the
should
whole
start
day.
wear- we should
I
start
wore them
wearing-
the whole day without anybody noticing, and they're pretty comfortable.
But we don't know the functionality because you didn't fucking piss
You
in
didn't
them.
even piss or shit in them. Like you didn't even test them out. Like,
Don't
so what's
shit
the point?
them.
You're telling me to wear diapers, but you won't even use.
I'm
the
just telling them
diapers
it's better
for
than
the-
wearing 2 pairs of pants. That's what they're for. They're made for fucking shitting
Okay,
yourself.
I understand that.
And they're comfortable. Depends.
But you're telling me to wear diapers, but you wear a diaper and you won't even shit yourself in the diaper. So like,
So-
what's
so-
like you're like.
So
I don't think you'd be able to go on the bathroom changing table though. I think you might break that. So I don't know how you're gonna.
It would have been too jarring if I also fucking dropped my pants and there was a huge shit in the diaper.
Just piss in them.
Well-
Even so.
So
I mean,
so are underwear now rendered obsolete by the adult diaper?
Yes, of course.
So you
Absolutely.
don't wear them over.
Why
They
is-
are
Over.
they're almost the consistency of underwear. Like they're like clothy.
I heard that underwear is going to be obsolete anyway in like a few years.
For what?
Where'd you hear that?
Yeah.
From who?
Is that just something you heard?
You hear about these like these new pants or whatever? It's like they're like the
Oh yeah,
underwear's-
they
the
have like
underwear's
underwear inside.
built into the pants.
Yeah, they call swim trunks.
Yeah,
They
I
suck.
was gonna say like a
Nah,
bathing suit.
No, it's
fuck
not like
swim
that.
trunks.
That's a
swim
lining.
trunks are like that's a like weird ass net. I always cut that thing out. It's like
Yeah,
it's like
fuck that
underwear
shit,
like
yeah.
actually built into the pants. It's
What
pretty
does that?
crazy.
What does that mean? Though?
It's like
I'm very confused as well.
it's like
Yeah.
it's exactly what it's
But
like
like,
underwear,
like,
but it's
I
just
can't
stitched
Imagine a
in.
pair of Calvin Klein stitched into your cargo pants from Hollister.
But the thing is,
like,
I can't picture that without picturing it like a bathing
Have you ever
suit.
seen like
But it's
Yeah.
not like a bathing
But it's
suit.
like but it's not a net. It's like
it's
I
like
know.
the net
So-
it just
so-
scoops under your nut sack.
So what I'm
and
saying is, so instead of a net, it's like a underwear cloth.
yeah, kind of.
So it is like a bathing suit.
so now instead of just
But yeah,
so
it's
now I
like
gotta-
a bathing suit.
like a
In
bathing
fact, there's
suit.
2
It's
things,
like-
but like it's not like a weird fishnet stocking
Yes,
like a bathing suit
yeah, I
is.
understand
It's
that.
a lot more comfortable.
So now when I buy jeans, I gotta look at the
here.
waist, the length, and the type of underwear that are in my jeans.
Yeah, how are you gonna get
I don't
like
know.
how are you gonna get really big? Fucking,
you're just
how you gonna
overthinking.
how you gonna get big
What do you
jeans with
mean?
really tiny
just-
underwear?
I think they're just
Yeah.
made for more for like shorts, like a lot of shorts,
just
like those
cargo
like
shorts.
chubbies and bird dogs and shit. Like those.
Oh,
are
that's
the
what they're
kinds
called,
of-
bird dogs.
Yeah, those are the kinds of companies that have them.
Yeah, it's just cargo.
All right. So
shorts.
but what kind of underwear is? Because I only wear boxers.
A
Dude,
bird- a
you're
bird dog would be
overthinking the
terrifying.
shit out of it. Just imagine a pair of Calvin Klein stitched into your Hollister cargos, bro. That's all it is, and then you just slip them on.
You
Like,
like Hollister?
It's
But what I'm
easy.
saying
It's
is-
easy. To, it's one less step to fucking all
just
access. You know.
yeah, you
It
just,
just
poof,
sounds
slide
really
'em on
lazy.
one.
Just put on your underwear And put on your pants, people.
I'm with Antonio on this one.
I've been I'm signed into the Picky Boys Instagram and the Danny Moriarty my Instagram, and we already talked about my Instagram live escapades in my sleep. But I've been accidentally
That was so funny.
browsing Instagram, like as Picky Boys, and like liking things and following people as Picky Boys. And as anybody who's noticed is that we only follow one person.
Twisted Tea.
And so Twisted Tea.
Twisted
By the way,
Twisted
show us
Tea,
some love,
amen.
Twisted Tea. And
Come on, man. It's been like 30 episodes.
and so then I like freak out, and once I realize, and I have to unfollow them. And it's just been something that's fun for me.
That's this little cat and mouse game with these random
This little
people.
cat, because
funny.
it's just.
Danny's trying to see how far he can push it before he gets that text from Antonio. Like, hey, what are you doing?
I wonder how like they're like, oh, Picky Boys followed me. Probably not.
Doubt it.
They're probably like Picky Boys requested to follow me and then didn't.
And then just didn't.
Does the request go away? Like if you request to follow somebody and then unrequest?
That's a good question.
Honestly,
We're not popular enough to know.
These are questions that I need to know.
honestly, everything makes no sense to me because you could also like delete some messages. You could send some without having to follow them. It's everything. I don't know.
Well, if you don't follow a person, you can send it, but they just have to approve you.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, you could always send messages, but they'll see it, but like.
But they might not.
They
They
have
might
to
not approve
approve.
it or
It has to be
not.
like-
So
Or
if you
they
send
can
a bunch of unsolicited dick pics,
Yeah, I think
They have to approve.
before they can even respond, they have to approve.
You mean if you receive them? That's the
I
only
said
way
they
you can.
can decline it.
Oh, they could decline them. But do you see it first, or is it like a curiosity kills the cat thing?
Oh no, you see it first.
So
But they can't tell you've read it if you don't accept it. So if I send a message to fucking a celebrity that says "go fuck yourself," and even though they saw it and they press decline, Instagram will never tell me that celebrity saw it. They'll only tell me they saw it if I press accept. I think.
We'll know if we
I mean,
try
most
it out.
celebrities have their notifications off anyway.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's fun to
Or
just
they get-
fucking scroll through your DMs of random hundreds and hundreds of people.
Well, the really popular ones, like 80% of them, are probably just boobs and wieners.
nah, that's why. Dude, the best people to like try and DM and stuff are like the people who are like almost famous because like they'll actually respond and stuff.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
like
That's it's a good pastime for you.
no, so it's cool. Like I don't know, like if you appreciate like their work or whatever, and you give them like a what's up, like oh hey,
You have to get in there before they get famous because you're just in the crowd.
Yeah.
So, and then you tell them, oh, like that's really cool. Like I appreciate you, and then they're like, oh, thanks. So, like they'll actually say it back. It's fun.
We appreciate it. Don't worry about it. I don't know if you need that gratification so often.
We love you, Nick.
It's all right.
All right.
Whatever you're thinking of
All
doing.
right.
Just
Ready
Time to
ready
crush you
get
guys.
Fucking
Oh, you want
hot
to do some
and
questions?
horny?
Wait, what?
Time to crush you guys on this quiz.
The waxing of the buttholes.
Oh, Martin wants to talk. Martin really wants to talk about how he got his asshole
You guys
waxed.
asked me about it earlier, so.
Actually,
And
and
then
also,
you said you
brought it up
wanted to hear
entirely
it.
by yourself.
we didn't ask you. You brought it up. You went, oh yeah, by the way, did you know I got my
So-
asshole waxed?
No, because I said
That's
I saw
exactly what
I saw the little wax thing on the
Wheel
this
of
wheel
sadness.
thing. Yeah, and I was gonna ask
And
what
you
that
thought,
was
you
about.
thought that we were gonna wax your asshole?
No, I
So-
saw that and I thought the wheel was for me, and I was like, oh no, if I have to get waxed again.
So I don't want to like.
That's not
fucking,
cool.
Why?
Like,
Why'd you get your asshole
Stupid
waxed?
things happen when you're drunk.
Go,
and
go into
high.
the story
You were
then. Go into the
drunk?
story.
Yeah, drunk.
What time of the day was this?
It was like a weekend.
No, what?
And you
That's-
went. Did you?
That's,
did
that's
your
the day of the
friends
week,
do it?
dick.
Or did you go to like a parlor?
Yeah, no, we had my friend had like the warm wax.
Your
and the
friend
wax-
did this
So
to
your
you?
friends wax your asshole?
Yes, my friend's actually like I consider her a friend too,
She?
but
Oh,
yeah,
she.
she.
Oh.
Like,
Oh.
I consider her a friend too, but she's like a very close friend of mine, maybe even best friend's girlfriend. But you know, they've been together for like
Oh.
they were
Was he there?
if yeah, they all contributed. If you want to
Oh.
get technical about it.
Okay.
Everybody put a little bit of wax in an area, and everybody like ripped
It's
off. A
smart,
little bit
it
this
of
is
sounds
starting
like
to-
everybody came in your ass.
No, that's no.
definitely
not
not
Like
wax.
everybody
Wait, wait,
contributed
wait,
a little
wait,
bit
wait.
of wax to the area.
You at least got paid for this, right?
All right. That's fine.
No.
This is starting to sound like a little more than a wax. A little sensual. Did you get like?
How did it
This was because I've gotten my chest waxed before, and I was trying to
say
talk
it.
into
this
someone
This
else.
is a sensual area.
I was trying to talk someone else into getting waxed, and they're like, "Oh yeah, if it's not so bad, then why don't you get your asshole waxed?" And I was like, "Fuck it, bring it out right now."
So you did
Oh,
it.
you had to.
Did you
had
convince?
to.
Did you wind up convincing them to get waxed?
No.
You just keep
I
getting
mean, I
fucked.
did, but he never ended up getting it.
All right, so how did that? What'd the process go?
Did it feel
So they
good?
Do you have
put some-
pictures?
they
Can we put them up? Or are they
I put
PG?
the fucking, oh man, it's probably gonna take me like a second to find it.
No, you don't have to find them right now. Later.
in
I'm
post,
saying,
in
I'm saying,
post.
I'll show them.
definitely find them for you. I'll hit them up. You know, Marci, Natalka, Bartek, all of them. I'll hit them up. They'll find it.
If it's PG, we'll put it up, or we'll censor it. It'll be funny
It's a
too.
little, yeah, it's PG. It's just my butt cheeks laying on the thing. My butt cheeks with some hair.
Oh, you laid on your tummy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were doing like Brazilian style, like
What else?
you
Butt
fuck,
naked.
your knees are by your ears.
I thought you were like
Knees
spreading
Oh,
wide.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that's Brazilians, man. They fucking they
That's
hold,
what the
they hold you,
Brazilian
They
style
hold
is?
you up. They fucking hold you up, man. They wax everything
Sounds
down
like a diaper change.
I don't-
there. Well,
It's a hair change.
something changed.
Jesus Christ.
I'll wax your ass.
That's a Brazilian.
Yeah. Well,
They
Brazilian. No,
hold you
Brazilian
up
is
like
like
a
your
little-
I was
pubic
watching this
hair.
interview with
Yeah, but still, that's what they
Howie
do.
Mandel, and
That's what I done.
there's a wax named after him. It's like, so you can go into Brazilian, which is like everything, or landing strip, which is, you know, whatever. Or you can get a Howie Mandel, which like at the time, he used to have this tiny little soul patch. Yeah. and so apparently like one time he like walked, a bunch of people were like sending him like messages about how like his name, like he is a wax. Because he's bald everywhere else.
No, I
except
got
for the
you.
little soul
I got
patch.
you. I got you.
And he's also a germaphobe.
I think I'd get
Yeah,
the
he
Howie
doesn't shake
Mandel
hands.
above my dick.
Say that again.
Huh? I think I'd get the Howie Mandel, like, you know, in the pubic hair area.
Yeah,
there.
well,
A little
to each his own.
soul patch.
Different strokes for different folks. You want to do these questions?
Yeah, let's do these questions.
Now seems like a good time as any.
So now, well, we have a good amount of time already. But I'm debating. I think how I want to do this one is we do it, but we put up like a segment thing, and then like I kind of do like cuts of like the best parts instead of it dragging for so long. You know what I'm saying? So today I cannot participate in the spiciness due to my wisdom tooth. That
And
is
he's a pussy.
that is a
He
valid
didn't
excuse.
participate in
So-
the last one anyway.
Yes, I did. It's a valid
to
excuse.
be a bitch.
So I'm gonna look up questions for the boys.
Oh jeez. He's gonna.
Pooch is a cheater, so
Whoa.
from 1st to 8th grade, that'll be the range of questions. I'll ask it. First one to hit the buzzer answers it. You get it right. You pick someone to eat the spicy.
Get the fuck out
Understand?
of here. That's how this game works.
Miss two mistakes.
You eat one?
You eat. First question. Ready? How many years are there in a millennium?
1,000.
Nick's, these questions are gonna be too easy for Nick. Nick's a weird Jeopardy watching trivia guy, but he got it.
Yeah, no, that's good. I wouldn't have got
All right, Danny boy, take that first piece.
Oh, while you're
Wait,
eating
isn't it
this,
two
No.
picks?
No,
I
if you
think
got it
just
wrong.
said two
If
picks.
you get it
for
wrong
you, Nick,
twice.
you could use a like
If
you
you get it
know
wrong
If you
other
get it wrong, you do the
companies'
spelling bee.
things
Yeah,
on
so what
your
do you mean?
podcast
What-
and
two
for
picks
YouTube.
what?
No, you just said
Just take a
but
piece.
two something.
No, but you can break them off. Just take a piece.
But you just said two something.
No, he says if I get it wrong, then I have to
Pick.
There you go.
do a spelling bee question.
You guys could
But
use
what is
like
two then? You said if you get
Two mistakes.
Then what is the spelling bee?
As in like a quick buzz or like a if you cheat.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, all right. How many days are there in June?
God damn it! I don't even.
Wait, no.
30.
Did you just cheat? What'd you just look at your wrist for?
No, he counted on his
counted
wrist.
on
He
my- I
counted
counted on
his
my
The
knuckles.
The knuckles
30.
are the stuff.
January, February, March.
Hey man, a
April,
math bee you can't use your
May,
fingers. I
June.
consider that cheating.
What?
In a math bee you can't
No.
use your fingers.
But this isn't a math beat.
You
This
got it
is
right.
Picky Boys podcast.
All right,
It's
so you
30
pick.
days.
Is that
Pick who.
so? It is 30.
Oh man,
Yeah, it is 30.
Danny, I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
But I gotta pick Nick.
Oh.
All right.
All right, take a piece. You can break it off. There's a couple pieces. There you go. Lucky. I touched my mic again.
You guys thought I was a dickhead.
I thought you were gonna do something weird and rude.
I think it's hotter over time.
Yeah.
Think so?
I feel like it's probably just like a for the moment thing.
Uh oh.
Uh-oh.
You
Aren't
ready to keep going?
Aren't you a Colombian? Don't you go good with the spices?
No.
You don't like the spices?
I mean, I like spicy food, but
Don't
Colombian
you like the
food
spicy
isn't that spicy.
salsa?
It's not like Mexican.
The
Mexican food
sauce
is spicy.
verde, the
Oh.
one that you get from Mama's Empanadas, it's very
Ready?
spicy.
In what year did the Titanic sink?
No.
All right, I'll give you multiple choice. Fair?
All right.
When do we buzz in?
After the fourth
after
one.
the fourth, after D.
Okay. 1908, 1912, 1916, 1920.
1908.
No.
I was gonna say 1912.
1912 is right.
I was gonna guess 1912.
1912. Pick somebody.
They both got the hiccups, so it's pretty interesting now.
I didn't hiccup.
He didn't hiccup.
Oh no, Nick got the hiccups.
I did.
I'm gonna have to pick Nick. 'Cause it seemed like it did a little bit more damage to Nick than it did to Dan.
Motherfucker.
Oh yeah, it did.
Is that one piece?
Oh yeah, that's One Piece,
That's a
baby.
big boy, baby.
That's One Piece.
You really picked a big boy there. You want a
When it
different
comes
piece?
to spicy food.
That's too bad you picked it.
But I
Put it in
couldn't-
your mouth.
What's going on there, bud?
It's fucking hot.
It's pretty fucking hot.
All right. Ready?
It's hot.
Ready?
Oh my god.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
Still good to go, baby.
Oh, it's
Let's
not in
do
your
this.
mouth yet? Put it in your mouth.
Can't.
What do you mean?
You got. You got picked. Go.
Come on, bud. We can't start the next
Yeah, we
question.
get to the next question, man. Just
Just
go, dude. Don't get the question wrong, bitch.
Oh, get the question right.
All right, ready? Name all the 7 dwarfs.
Fuck off.
You guys are pussies, man.
I can't. That's too much, dude. You know when last time I saw that movie, I was like 7 years old.
All right. Ready? The Statue of Liberty was gifted by which country?
France.
Nick got it.
Martin.
I'm loving
Why
this.
he pick me?
Oh, I know why. One piece. How many did you pick? Yeah, that's good. There's not. All right, there's 4 pieces left. So
Oh, that's just like straight up like cinnamon.
these are just honestly these questions have no
It only gets worse. I just chose to
No
fuck
variety.
one side of my one side of my gum.
You're running out of juice. These questions are all over the place. So here, ready?
This doesn't even taste good, dude.
I'm ready. Let's fucking do this.
What?
baby.
What mode of transportation does a witch prefer?
Broom.
Broomstick, but he got it.
Martin.
I already swallowed that one, so fuck you, bud.
Come on, we can get through 4 pieces.
Hold on now, come on.
No. Nah, fuck that. I took a
Oh,
big piece.
no. There was 4 pieces left. He doubled up. Hold on. Look, watch. See?
So his big piece gets cut
No,
up?
no. There was 4 pieces left. They got stuck together. Okay. Who invented the telephone?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting dilemma here.
He's dying. He's dying, dude.
I didn't choose you, bro.
Nick.
They got political on your ass, bro. All right, 2 more pieces left. 2 more questions. 2 more
Yeah.
questions.
Oh
Come on,
yeah.
let's do this, baby.
This sort of sucks.
Who was created by Geppetto, the woodcarver?
What?
Pinocchio.
Fuck.
Okay.
I knew that.
Fart.
Oh, no.
See, I'm so like.
All right, there's 1 more left.
I want this one. Seems smaller.
There's 1 more question left. Should I make it like really easy or multiple choice? I'll do a multiple choice and we'll see how it goes.
Make sure you do those faces in front of the camera so they can get a good thumbnail.
It's good. Oh no, I touched my eye.
Idiot.
A shuttlecock is used in what sport?
Badminton. Badminton.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
Yeah,
Badminton.
it's absolutely correct.
They're using the koozie as an eye wipe?
Yeah.
All right, so the last one. What is it?
Fuck you, Danny. I try to be friends with you, bro.
Listen, I can't give 2 to Nick. I'm not a monster.
Well, you guys honestly,
Didn't I?
No,
you guys
it's a
did
big
good.
boy.
What is that anyway?
What?
The thing.
It's called the
this,
toe of Satan.
this is called the toe of Satan. It's like 9 million Scoville or something.
Yeah, no.
I think it's like 6 times hotter than the cheese balls, or 3 times hotter than the cheese balls.
It's in my right eye now.
And we'll only go up from here.
My eye's on
So
fire.
I think it's already swelling.
Well, yeah, we'll close out and we'll wash it up.
I gotta go wash my eye.
Let's close out. Boys. burpees. He's dying. All right, Martin. What's your Instagram? Your comedy? Your Twitch? Where they find you?
So my Instagram is Marcin_Mears, and my Twitch is sweaty ball sack stuck to your thigh, looks like bat wings _TTV. I play Overwatch in every single battle royale game there is. LOL and WoW. So please hit me up.
Did he say his Instagram yet, or did I miss that?
Yeah, you
He started with it.
All right, Danny.
Dmore723 on Instagram. I can handle Toe of Satan. Put me on Hot Ones.
All right, fair enough.
You can follow me at I'm Nick Bro on Instagram, and make sure to watch the Picky Boys Instagram story because the three of us are gonna do an open mic soon.
I touched my eyes. Fuck.
He's running. Look, be careful. He's running. Oh, thank God I unplugged the fucking monitor, or else everything on the set be down.
And what about you, boy?
And you can find me at Briscoe. You can't forget to follow Picky Boys Podcast.
And,
Also on Instagram.
and hit the subscribe and like button with that toe of Satan that you have.
And it's important.
Like, subscribe, tell us what you think in the comments below. And stay tuned for Picky Boys coming to streaming platforms on all audio-only versions.
All right, peace, guys.